everyone, and welcome back to Zoodesia! We are here in the Garden of Eden, and yes, I am still in my farm girl overalls, but that's because my skin has not yet updated, and that's okay, because today we are actually going to be spending a little time in the kitchen. That's right, it's one of the highly requested cooking episodes! Yay! And we're actually getting ready because we're going to be visiting with our friends tomorrow, if everything goes right, because I don't want to jinx it. You never know, something might happen. Calf's adorable little puppy, like pug, Doug, he might win an award tomorrow or something, or Lubot might have to go and do something mysterious in a meteor, or Cappers might have to go like rescue her school children from some sort of horrible theatrical disaster. Who knows? Who knows? So I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully we will be meeting with the rest of the ZooCast tomorrow. And to get ready, I want to make sure that we have some amazing treats. And for some reason, I have gotten it into my head that the amazing treats should be pineapple upside down cake. And so that is why we are up in our Garden of Eden with Nightlock. Hello, Nightlock. How are you doing? Oh, he's just such a transformed cat. He's very organized and tidy, and he likes making sure that I sort everything in the staff lounge correctly. But I think he's really enjoyed his time up here in the garden. Are you almost ready to go back in, though, Nightlock? Yeah, is that so? Well, I've heard you've been talking quite a bit with Agent Glacier down there, so I'm gonna have to see what Agent Glacier thinks about you. Are you two starting a little bit of a kitty relationship? Yes? Perhaps? Okay, I won't bug you. I can see he's getting a little embarrassed. I'm asking personal prying questions. So let's wiggle our way into our wonderful itty-bitty little... Oh, look at this. Look at all of our butterflies. So we have just caught so many butterflies to put into our tiny little greenhouse, making them a proper butterfly house one day. That's one of my goals. All right, very carefully. Oh my gosh, 2 of them! One of them just like flew up. I didn't realize we had 2 right there. All right, and those pineapples are still growing. They're not quite ready. Still a little green around the gills. We do have some spices ready, but I'm going to leave them for now. All right, and any delicious essence berries. I'm so glad we were able to bring 2 whole new essence berry bushes to our wonderful essence berry pile. I'm going to have to make like some sort of special extension. We just have to figure out a way where I can get all of my essence berries from the essence berry bush, but it is indeed very beautiful. And how are you doing, my dear bee? Our essence berry bee making some essence berry honey. But alright, now that we've gathered some fresh pineapple from up in the Garden of Eden, let's go downstairs. Turnip Head, how are you doing? How are you doing, my good friend? Are you having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. Have you guys ever just like had friends that you want to make something yummy for? Like if you cook, or like if you buy them treats, if you're that kind of person. Hey, Batmoth, how are you doing? And Artemis, could you scooch over just a little bit, my wonderful kitchen cat? We're going to start making some pineapple upside down cake and some variety of delicious berry juices. So let's see what kind of berries we have ready. Let's see, got a lot of blueberries and raspberries. Ooh, we've got a lot of blueberries and blackberries actually. So let's see, and we have a lot of pineapples now that I'm looking at it. We have been collecting from that particular pineapple greenhouse for quite a while, so this should go nice and easy, Artemis. Let me go ahead and move my backpacks out of the way. Oh, it feels so good to be back at the zoo. I mean, I had a wonderful, wonderful time at our farm, don't get me wrong, but I'm ready to be back here. Alright, good morning, Batmoth. But yeah, have you guys ever wanted to make treats for your friends? Like, you're super excited. I know I did that a lot more as a kid, Artemis, where you'd make cookies and you go to school and you hand out the cookies for lunch and you're like, yay, I made my friends delicious things. Well, that's how I feel about this. So let's make our friends some delicious things and try out a new recipe we haven't done before. So let's see, we're gonna make pineapple upside down cake, an unfulfilling large meal. So let's see. We're going to need our bakeware, some dough, some cherries, and walnuts. All right, so let's get the bakeware down. Okay, come here, you. So we're going to put some bakeware in here and the pineapples. And then let's see. Oh, we don't have very much dough. All right, let's use up the rest of this dough. Might need to like moisten it a little bit because it's probably dry as a rock after being in there so long. Whoops, nope, dough, not flour. And then we need to make some, let's see, dough. So to do that, we need some fresh water and salt, and then our little mixing bowl. So mixing bowl, and then fresh water, and then salt. There we go. It's so nice to actually have a nicely stocked kitchen where we can just come up and like get all of those things. All right, there's some dough. We need more water, huh? All right, this won't take very long. We're just gonna stand at the sink and make some water for a while. But yeah, so like, have you guys ever had a friend who just makes treats for you? I'm trying to think. Oh, definitely my friend, I'll call Deanna. That's not her real name, but I'll call her Deanna. But she was totally awesome. We ran a reptile rescue together when I worked at a pet store, and she was so cool because she was the first one who really made me food. A short time after, like food, I mean fancy gourmet kind of food. A short time after we met for the first time, I got really sick with the flu. And so I was homesick, and then she showed up in the middle of the night, and she had this amazing pot of seafood bisque, which is super duper fancy, like rich gourmet seafood soup. And that was a while ago. That was probably 4 years ago, but oh my goodness, talk about getting our friendship off on a good foot. And we used to do things like make crab legs together or just do really fancy cooking things. I love cooking and she loved cooking, and we could make some pretty good food. But she would bring me these delicious cupcakes. And that's what we really got into, was cupcakes. When the cupcakes shop in town opened up, that's when we really went hog wild, and we would go and get these fancy gourmet cupcakes for each other. They're like $2 each, and each week we would eat at least 3 or 4 of them, depending on who had the money for the week. We would buy each other cupcakes and share them with each other and with our friends. So it was really fun. And growing up in my Hawaiian culture, sharing food is a really big deal. It's like giving someone life. So it's like a really big deal if someone shares food with you. You don't really turn it down, you eat it and you appreciate it, and it's not just like, oh thanks dude, it's like a big deal, like emotionally. It's like culturally a big deal, that's what I'm saying. So it was awesome because Deanna and I got along great, and we made some amazing food, so that was great. And we've got tons of water now. And that's the other thing we learned, is that cooking gets so easy, Batmoth, when you can just share it with a friend, share the burden with a friend. I think we're gonna try to make at least 40 odd cakes for everybody, so we're gonna try that. But cooking is so much easier when you can share the burden with a friend and just have fun and talk. And when you talk through all of the hard work of like having to mix things and the kitchen gets all hot, it just makes it easier. So that's why we're chit-chatting. All right, let me go ahead and I'm gonna move the beeswax. And someone pointed out we definitely need a cathedral of some kind for the village, like some sort of village of light, church of some kind, or a cathedral of light like we used to have, or like we always have planned on having, I mean. And that is probably where we can turn all of this beeswax and these wax combs into candles and trade with NPCs there. So that would be awesome. All right, Artemis. Let's see, now we need to get the walnuts and the cherries, you guys. So let's see, we've got a lot of walnuts in here. Let me see how many cherries we have. Only 8 cherries! That is not gonna do. That's not gonna do at all. How do we only have 8 cherries? I am sure there are cherries like all over the place. That chest is like stuck open. That's funny. Alright. That's just not gonna do. Okay. Okay, and let me get a few more pineapple. We're gonna have to go and hunt for more cherries, because we're trying to make like 40-something pineapple cake. We can't do that with so few cherries. It's just not how it works. Alright. Well, let's see how many cakes we can whip up. We can whip up 4. That's only like 2 each. That's not enough. That's not enough cakes at all. Alright, let's put that away. And Artemis, I'll be back. I'm gonna have to go on the hunt. I'm gonna go on a proper hunt for more cherries, because I am pretty darn sure we've got lots of cherry trees lingering around. And now I know I've got to plant a cherry tree. I've got to do this. Pretty sure, isn't there like a cherry tree right over here? That's a papaya. That there's a olive. That's nutmeg. Oh my goodness! My efforts to make cake for everybody are gonna be thwarted by the fact that I don't have any cherries. And that's so weird. Like, I always have the fruit and stuff I need. This is surreal. Surreal. Have you been eating my cherries, dear? Well, let's run to the other side of the Friendship Garden, because I know the Friendship Garden has cherry bushes. Oh, maybe the Friendship Garden can save us. This is terrible. Our cooking extravaganza has been suddenly halted. And I know we're going to try to hang out for a long time, so I was trying to make lots and lots of cake. You can't just make 1 or 2 cakes to be able to sustain, like, even just a proper tour through our zoo, let alone all the other areas. Let's see, that's an apple tree. Oh, there's the baby Chad. There's no cherry tree. You guys! What? Well, I'm just gonna have to go and make a different kind of cake, I guess. But, I mean, at least there's some walnuts over here. You know what? That tells me we're gonna have to spend some side quest time just going around harvesting all the different places we've got to gather cherries and whatnot. I guess, can I use strawberries? Can I make, like, strawberry cake? Because we have a lot of strawberries. No, that's cherries. You know what? I guess we're gonna make more carrot cake. Let's see if I can steal from the... We're gonna make more carrot cake, and we're gonna actually say that Rabbit Keeper Flora and Rabbit Keeper Fluffy Bunny. It's carrot cake for the ZooCast, hosted by the bunnies. So it's like the bunnies are supplementing our carrot cake. Thank you very much, bunnies. I will tell the rest of the ZooCast that it is thanks to you guys and your carrot-loving dedication that we will have some delicious food to eat. And also, I'm going to plant some cherry trees. So that was unexpected. Alright, well at least we know I need to add cherry trees somewhere in these little miniature gardens that we're starting to do in the zoo. So where do you guys think I should add the cherry trees? And what kind of flowers or other garden like decorations or aspects should I put with the cherries? So let me know, you guys, let me know, because clearly we have to fix this. We need more. Well, I guess I'm going to keep the pineapple upside down cake to eat for myself then. Because you know, you can't just give half of the people one kind of cake and half the people another kind. Unless, I mean, well, we'll figure it out. Alright, so, I'm gonna need some sugar. Let's go into our little, let's see. Yeah, I think sugar should definitely be kept in the spice cabinet. And I think we're gonna have to make more sugar with our, with our honey, because we're low on sugar again. Goodness. Well, that took a turn of events. Alright, what do we have here? 30 carrot cakes. There we go. We're going to have to make a little bit more dough too. So let's put these carrot cakes away. And actually, I'm going to just casually sample this pineapple upside down cake. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious, Artemis. I love the walnuts especially. Artemis, it's a little dark in here, even with our glow stones. Or our glow orbs. I might have to fix that. Alright, well, where's my pot? This is why cooking is kind of fun. You never know what kind of things you're gonna run into. Alright. Actually, I need more dough, don't I? Alright, well, mortar and pestle. And let's go ahead and we're gonna grab all of this wheat and just make a whole stack of dough. Well, I should say flour. And then there we go. Alright, rinse it out. Put it away. Let's see. I do that way too often, like start cooking something super fancy and realize halfway through, oh wait, I don't have all of the ingredients. So I need to get better about that in real life too. Alright, and then let's get to work. Let's see, grab the saucepan and the honey. Okay, it's the pot and the honey, isn't it? Alright, grab the pot and the honey, and we're gonna have to get more honey. Boom! So there's, whoops, dropped my pot on the ground. I bet it would be so sticky after like cooking honey. There we go. Alright, let's get out our honey we're actually keeping inside of the sweets chest. So I'm just gonna turn this whole thing into honey. Or whole thing into sugar. Oh, wonderful honey. There we go. Alright, and now we can finish up making some proper carrot cakes. Boom! There we go. So there, the carrot cakes are done. Let's see how many we made. So, wow, we made a perfect stack? No way! That's fantastic. Well, let's sort it into 4 piles so we know how many. We made 16 carrot cakes for everybody. Alright, so that's pretty good. And now let's go ahead and make some delicious blueberry... Yeah, blueberry and blackberry drinks. So let's figure out what kind of blueberry and blackberry drinks to make for everybody. Well, that's not really very helpful, actually, typing it like that. Alright, berry, and we're gonna go blueberry. So for our blueberries, there's blueberry smoothies. Ooh, blueberry muffins. That actually sounds really yummy, and it's a hearty meal. And all we need are some eggs and flour and the bakeware. So let's actually make the blueberries into blueberry muffins instead, and the blackberries we'll make into the refreshing drink, the blackberry juice. All right, so let's do the blackberry juice real quick because that one's nice and easy. Juicer, whole stack of blackberries. Do you know how much harvesting that is that we just are going to like use up in one little adventure trip with everybody? Totally worth it though. Totally worth it for friendship. All right, we need to make a little bit more flour. So let me grab this and some more flour. Okay, we're gonna grind all this up. Then we're gonna come over here. And then, let's see, I'm pretty sure, was it like sugar and this, and then bakeware, and this? No, that's not how you make, that is not how you bake muffins. Not at all. Oh, it's the eggs! Eggs, flour, and blueberries. All right, let's grab a whole stack of eggs out. Because we've got a lot of eggs. We've got plenty of eggs to do this with. Oh my goodness, I'm making a bit of a mess. I'm one of those people who has to clean while I cook, or else everything just gets totally chaotic and messy. All right, juicer, wash, wash, wash. Oh, look, there's a werewolf. Oh my gosh. You guys, there's an entire, like, a pack of werewolves. I'm just calmly cooking in my kitchen tonight. I'm not gonna deal with you guys, but there is indeed an entire pack of werewolves just across the river from my house. That's fine. No, I'm safe inside tonight, you guys. Deal with it, werewolves. I'm safe inside. My boys are safe, and that's all that matters to me. So, all right, let's swap that out. I'm just gonna, no, I'm just looking away tonight. I'm just looking away. All right. We just need one more stack of eggs. That's a really, like, we're zipping through the eggs that Lab Chicken has been gracing us. I'm pretty sure Lab Chicken wouldn't mind if Lab Chicken knew that they're going to the ZooCast health and prosperity. Maybe we should start doing like food for the ZooCast, just like start making all the food for the boys, sending it to them in exchange for dinosaur related things. I could set something up that way with Calf and Lubot. I wouldn't mind. All right, I'm gonna put the flour actually in a new spot. And there we go. So now we have some proper treats made for our adventures, and they should sustain us pretty well too. Maybe I'll make some more pickles or something. We've got carrot cake, blackberry juice, and blueberry muffins, and that actually used up a lot of our resources to make that much to share with everybody. And meanwhile, we do have the lurking question that is actually bugging me a little bit of what all of those werewolves, because there were 3 of them, are doing near my house. So a little bit worried about that, not gonna lie, a little bit worried about that. Glad that we were able to use all of our wonderful pineapples up though. Not even all of them. Because, oh that's right, we were trying to make pineapple upside down cake and it didn't work because we need to plant cherries. So where should we plant the cherry trees, guys? Wash, wash, wash. And what kind of fun little garden, oh my gosh, Bat Moth. Knowing that the werewolves are up to something out there, you scared me so much, Bat Moth. Ugh. And if you have theories about what those werewolves are up to outside my house, you can let me know that too. A little bit concerned. A little bit concerned. Ugh. But at least, oh, and look, we made everything tidy again. Wash, wash, wash. Werewolves. Oh my goodness. Put that up. But yeah, if you guys have any theories about that, you can let me know. And there we go. We're all done. We have made the delicious meal. The celebratory carrot cake of friendship. It is made. That's right. That's right. We have finished. It's done. I love cooking in our kitchen, and thanks so much for joining me on our little side quest. It's nice getting to chit chat, watching as the werewolves turn back into humans. Not worried at all. Not worried. I'm sure they'll be fine. And besides, tomorrow we'll have our friends with us, so I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for joining me, and let me know, where do you guys think we should put our cherry trees? That's very important because apparently we have no cherries.